and I'm excited here. I'm gonna have to go this whole set without saying the cursed Skyline phrase I'm not allowed to say. So that's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I think the question that everyone's asking really, as we start out this game is what's Biff Jerky doing?
What's Biff Jerky doing? That's a really good question.
I remember last time that I commentated, Biff Jerky was going kind of crazy with a lot of weird punishes. There's one on Forest Floor that I think a lot of people saw, where he did this side B thing in the air, like kind of like what Pizza Master was doing at Skyline. So he's pretty crazy with the punish game. But that doesn't mean that we should sleep on VV either, because they made it here too, and they're both in the same place, so they're probably both gonna go crazy on each other. Ooh, man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Decent lead for Biff here, starting out 66%. Not crazy high.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about Sylvanas, you're not really going to kill early either unless you get one of those fair down airs or some sort of crazy punish, so this is a pretty sizable lead, you know, it's not against like a Zetaburn or an Eliana.
Yeah, a lot of the time you're looking for your tipper up-strongs or tipper bears. If you don't get one of those, it's not easy to kill.
Yeah, and I mean, Biff already lapped. So, this is already looking kind of rough.
Yeah,
Game 1.
It's a very dominant start, to be sure. And up there, not taking the stock.
Now they're below this down smash, but maybe...
Oh. Okay. If that killed, that would have been pretty egregious.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it feels. Sometimes that's how it feels killing in general with Sylvanas past, like, earlier than 150, because it's like, none of these smash attacks are going to do the job except for an up smash.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Yeah, nothing's working out right now, but it's only game 1, you know, this is, in my opinion, the least important game. At least in terms of what the victory screen looks like, you know, this is all information gathering.
Yeah.
As Biff Jerky extends the lead even farther.
Ooh, but that down strong finally getting a stock.
I mean, if I'm VV right now, I'm trying to use the percent that I have left, unless you really think that you can make a comeback. I'm trying to use the percent I have left to try to dissect my opponent, try to pick up on a few habits to use in game 2 and game 3, because generally when you're winning, you're not really focusing on that kind of stuff as much. So, you know, if your opponent who's losing is really focusing on that stuff, you're gonna get to game 2 or game 3, and it's gonna be like, why are they suddenly just destroying me?
Yeah, I was gonna say at this point, I think it's really up to VV to start getting the download.
Yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you can do, unless you just go crazy. You can do that too, I guess.
Yeah, go crazy.
Like that.
Pretty good timing. Let's see, it's definitely not impossible, especially as Megalo starts. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
I mean, as long as you avoid the few like forbidden phrases, I think that you're okay doing anything.
That's fair. I'm like in the community, I can get away with more. Ooh, decent down strong, and suddenly this is looking like a pretty even game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it's anyone's game. That's what everyone says when they're commentating, but it really is. One down smash with messed up DI is gonna kill, parry's gonna kill. Off stage, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, and oh no.
Force the burrow. It makes it back. Oh man.
Wow. Just as you said, down strong with the funky DI, and you'll be suffering. So yeah. Doesn't drop the lead right there, but definitely was on his last legs there a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been watching this guy play all the time. In the last time I was commentating, he was in a bunch of sets, and like, you know, his name's Biff Jerky, but he capitalizes on spaghetti like every game. You know, he's always on point when it comes to the scrambles.
Yeah. Obviously, does have a pretty solid punish too, but that's kind of just a so classic. All right. Game 2 here on Spirit Tree. So this is VV's counter pick. And I'm definitely interested. I wasn't paying too much attention to any of this, like, bad habits, so I'm curious if there's something that VV noticed that he's trying to capitalize here on the stage.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll see. You know, generally, especially when it comes to like game 2 counter picks, and it's the ditto, most people pick based on favorites, but if VV did this for some weird habit that they picked up on, that would be really impressive to see this early. Maybe we will see it. But so far it's just been a bunch of weird upbees. Okay.
Oh. That's really unfortunate when you're in a position like that.
Yeah, it feels like I don't even this I don't know what's going on in this game, but it's not neutral. It's something.
Just like advanced neutral.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's kind of like Picasso type art.
Yeah.
It's surrealist a little bit. But now we get back to even. Maybe it'll start getting a little more typical.
You'll see. Oh, gets chomped out of the ground like that. That was funky looking.
Maybe with the momentum and off stage, what's gonna happen now? Oh, nice coverage on the up B. It's really hard to cover Sylv up B a lot because of how disjointed it is and the trajectory that it goes in. But I guess when you have grass planted on the ground, you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, it was a pretty powerful tool as a ledge like that. If you can catch people landing, there's usually not a whole lot they can do about it. You're stuck in the corner right here, and down strong.
Yeah, quick read. I mean, even when you get red, you know, you have to be able to DI the downstrongs almost preemptively when you see them coming. Oh, nice kill. Because I don't know, it's like, I mean, it might just be the caliber of Sylvs that most people play against, but a lot of them aren't killing that early, so you just kind of have to, you have to live until you get purpled with these strong attacks.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty, for the most part, they're pretty telegraphed, you know, or slow.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to like rack up the damage, but actually getting the last hit is a struggle with this character.
But it might not be for Biff Jerky, trying to get this edge guard really quick. Another, yeah, Biff Jerky's definitely trying to exert the ledge pressure to get the kills. You know, reading the run-ins, the roll-ins to get it down strong, kind of just backing up and letting VV come to him.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow.
Huh. I'm kind of surprised that, I know that move is like gigantic, and I'm kind of surprised it reached. Oh well though. So we're looking at an even set right now going into game 3. You love to see it. So what do you think about going back to Forest Floor right here?
Forest Floor's sick. I don't know, it's a pretty cool stage.
Yeah, I like the stage personally. But...
Yeah, it's cool. You know, when you're Sylvanas, I know everyone talks about the lore buffs or whatever, where it's like, oh man, I guess you can get lore nerfed too. Because that sucks.
Yeah, apparently.
But, yeah, I mean, with a lot of the stages, people are like, oh, lore buffs, haha, funny jokes. But this stage, it just feels really sick to play Sylvanas, and you see your two giant selves in the background.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know, I just think aesthetically this stage is like one of the best in the game.
Yeah, definitely. Easily. Biff Jerky, despite a tragic SD in the beginning, is really doing a good job getting back and only getting 40%, you know, insurance for VV before taking the stock. Yeah. Overall, pretty good performance after that SD. Like, you know, you make one mistake and it costs a lot, but outside of that, really making a comeback.
Yeah, these players really do feel like super evenly matched right here.
Yeah, it's like no matter what happens, just this weird stuff happens once a game or something. But even then, it's like they find a way to still always be right next to each other with percents and positioning and everything.
Yeah, just answering back really confidently. He's going for a lot of double back air right here, and I feel like a lot of them aren't really working out. That's working out.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, that's compared to a lot of the Rivals Recess players that I've seen, just like ever, I don't think any of them find back airs in such like I don't know, like a robotic way. Like it's almost programmed like a clean setup, you know, instead of just like randomly fishing for it, which is really impressive. Finding edge guards like that with VV.
Yeah, I think it's mainly that he has like seed back airs down. Which is a confirm I usually tell people, but it's a kind of tricky one to figure out, so not a lot of people end up picking it up. like super early.
It's definitely working out for VV though, because without it, you know, it'd be much harder to find these stocks.
Oh no.
Oh, a little bit of a spaghetti off stage.
Yeah, but doesn't get punished super hard for it. That's really important here.
Using an up smash to get rid of the flower, but getting a stock anyways.
Yeah, I wonder if Viv got crossed up right there or something. I don't know,
Probably.
sometimes I have a hard time telling like what side the game considers you on. If you're like
Yeah.
right next to the center.
I mean, when you're Sylvanos, you kind of don't know what side you're gonna be on sometimes,
Yeah,
or what side you're gonna get counted on.
Wide boy. Right though, we're gonna find out here. One of the
Yeah,
best
I mean-
Sylv stage. It's not one I see a ton. I've been seeing it more recently though.
I think, you know, it's probably... I'm not the Sylvanos player, but it seems like a good way to get back. Like, you can use the height difference to use up B cancels, get back on stage a little easier, and you have room for grass, and, But at the same time, when you're... I guess in the Sylvanos Ditto it doesn't matter, but you're also offering your opponent tons of platform room to just jump down at you, and you can't do that much about it. When it's two Sylvanos players, I guess you can both play either role, though, so... You don't really take as much of a risk. That was a weird... I mean, I think the VV meant to do something else, because definitely intended to do a tech chase, but the jab doesn't hit anything in that positioning. So it's probably just a misinput. Good idea, though.
Double down tilt. That's interesting.
Yeah, Biff just pulled him back on stage and sent him right back out. Doing a little percent, too.
And
Up smash coming? There it is, yeah.
that's can get really scary by the ledge to get hit by. Because sometimes that move will kill you on hard DI out.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like you're screwed no matter which way you DI if something doesn't go your way, you know, like it's one of those DI read situations.
Oh no!
Ooh, that's the second time Biff has done that.
Yeah, and
Homies. Well, I don't think it really matters when one person's at 60 and the other's at 150, but
yeah,
you know, good for you, I guess. good to be friends.
little gesture.
Yeah. Sylvanos players gotta stick together, just like that Skyline skit.
Yeah, exactly.
Double parry. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, they're just super evenly matched.
I love VV just seeing these flowers and going, I'm gonna up smash it. That's my way I'm gonna get rid of them. it's hilarious to me. I mean, Biff is way off stage, so it's not like anything's gonna happen. But it's like, what frame is that? Like frame 30 or something? It's like
Up strong, I think it's frame 27 or 28.
yeah.
Oh
Finding the
no!
stock anyways. Whew. I mean,
I think that was trying to DI past VV.
yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like just drifting weird and expecting to be on the other side and just a bunch of weird stuff.